Okay, so what is homeschooling for an adult? Homeschooling for an adult, depending on your age, from the age of 18, the moment that legally in the United States of America you become an adult, versus all the way up to being in a hospital, hospice, home care unit, uh, ready to pass away. There are different views of what homeschooling is for an adult. If you are staying a student the rest of your life to learn and grow and enjoy life, homeschooling can be viewed as being a steady learner and one that studies at home. Homeschooling from a historic viewpoint can be viewed from the view of there is no other place, no other schoolhouse. So when there are no schoolhouses, you are where you are. If you are in nature, your nature becomes your school. You are homeschooling. When you are outside walking, wherever you are walking, that becomes your home school. If you are driving, your environment in which you will drive in, that is your home school. A lot of people view homeschooling from different perspectives, from the knowledge that a lot of us think that we have to have children. When we have children, we are homeschooling. When we have children, we have to stay home and take care of them, teach them to wash the dishes. But in reality, you have a lot more to give based on the viewpoint of being an adult in your own homeschool in which you stay a learner. Official homeschooling practice in which you own your own business and manage yourself, you stay a learner in yourself, within yourself, and manage you. It's a different angle of homeschooling, yet very, very structured, in which you understand business planning and what homeschooling is within your own management style. In that process, you basically take a few of your goals, a few of your tasks, your planner, and you decide on your management style. And if you haven't learned what type of management styles there are, you can add that to your agenda of what you need to learn to be able to pursue further down how to manage your own homeschool for you. Those that are involved in looking for additional higher education, when there's higher education and direct formal processes with the Department of Education, you can consider the higher level process with a bachelor's, associate's degree, master's degree, um, your doctorate level, that's United States of America, into international studies. You have a different literacy program in which some countries graduate you earlier to go into from grade school into a college process, and their college or their atmosphere or university goes on to various ages. So with those styles in the United States of America, we have the view of community school, community centers, and different community colleges and different locations offer a community adult school in which you have different places to learn and different instructors to learn in person or online. It's a different way of approaching homeschooling. It's a different additional if you do not want to be the one teaching yourself, but you have your own private instructor if you want a private instructor or a group instructor. For that purpose, I find it very, very relieving that I got a chance to have my bachelor's degree, not just in understanding child development, but understanding that I was also married at one point to someone that was in secondary level. So, understanding child development uh, became a little bit easier for me. However, adult education, I got a chance to teach a few classes, even for adults. Looking at curriculum was a little different because I didn't know if they would be accepting of me as an adult in the age group or in a younger age group. I taught older people that were as old as 40s when I was in my 20s. And there were certain people in those groups with the age range that understood different philosophies but didn't understand technicalities, which means some of the technical difficulty as you get older or as different platforms change come from a viewpoint of technical challenges. So, depending on age group and age development, you have a chance to develop you as a person if you're the instructor. Uh, you're able to develop you as a student and a learner, to develop yourself to better your skill set, to therefore teach those in that coursework. In that coursework, almost as if you're a professor that takes in people at a university level, you have different age groups that you teach. With that accountability, though, comes whether or not the student is going to be okay with you being younger or older. Some people do not like that there is an age difference with their professor or guided instructor if they want to learn a specific skill in a formal classroom or an online environment. Even in YouTube, those videos that we do skip or take into account or take as a part of our student learning throughout the rest of our life sometimes comes from that viewpoint and that bias. So I am okay with that. And I hope those that do see homeschooling for an adult a very educational and worthwhile time to even research into your own articles of understanding where you would like to be able to go for a bit more research and time to manage your own homeschool and your own management plan.